Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirsten and I typically post lifestyle and home content on my channel. So if that interests you, then feel free to subscribe. I'm sure that by the title of this video, many of you might either be surprised or just have your suspicions about what is actually going on, but I'm just gonna confirm that I am moving. It's crazy to actually say that out loud. It's kind of a process that's been happening and in the works for such a long time, but I didn't really want to say anything until it was fully in motion. So yes, I am moving, and I do want to give a bit of an explanation as to why and what's going on, just some background information. But if you're here just for the apartment unit tours, then I will leave a timestamp right here so you can just go ahead and skip right to it. But for those of you who are confused or sad or just interested in hearing a bit more about why I've made this decision, let's get right into it, because I am equally as sad and just feeling so emotional about having to make this decision, but ultimately it just kind of had to happen this way. So basically, I have lived in this studio for a year and a half already. I can't believe it's been that long. It feels like time has just flown by here. And for those of you who've known me since my last apartment, I was only in that apartment for 5 months and I just absolutely couldn't do it. So when I moved in here, it just felt like a dream come true. And I have really turned this space into a home. And for me, I'm feeling really sad about having to leave. But what happened was when I first moved to this space, it was in the middle of 2020 going into 2021 in January. And because of that, I was given a pretty good COVID discount. And so that's really the only reason this apartment was in my budget. Without that discount, I really could not afford to live in this apartment, in this area with these amenities. It just was not in the budget for me. But the agent that I had been touring apartments with, he recommended this place because he knew they were doing this discounted rate, and he said that it would be perfect for me, and he was absolutely right. But now my lease is ending. I originally signed an 18-month lease, so it is coming to an end very soon. And so I just kind of had to weigh out my options, because once the lease ends, my rent will be increasing to that original amount, which I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's going up to $2,500. And for me to live in a small studio for $2,500 where I'm not investing my money into the studio, it's just kind of going to rent and it's money that I would never see again. It just didn't feel practical, and maybe for some of you that does feel within your reason, but for me, I just think if I'm gonna be spending that money, I either want to be investing it or I want to have a bigger space. And I do slightly feel that I've outgrown this apartment just because I have so much stuff and I keep accumulating things. You all know how much I love to shop home decor, so I think that, I was just weighing my options, and I was applying for housing and thinking about different housing opportunities. So I ended up getting approved for this one building that I've fallen in love with, and I got approved for a 1-bedroom. So you'll see that the units we tour later are all 1-bedrooms. Now, I will say they're still New York City apartments, so they are very small, but regardless, I do have more space and more room to work with and play with and flow through, so that feels really exciting. I think the minute that I got accepted to the apartment, it just started to feel more real, and I started to really get emotional about leaving my current space. But I recently read a post on Instagram. It was from someone who also was moving, and it said that home is not just the physical 4 walls that you live in, it's about where your soul lies, and that means that you take it with you wherever you are. So I really felt that and connected with that, so I'm really just starting to get so much more excited about this new journey, and I hope you all are excited as well. I'm feeling so eager to share this experience with you, and I'm so excited about the content I'll be able to create. Moving vlogs, empty apartment tour, a new apartment tour, which is how most of you even found me in the first place. So hopefully you stick around for all of that. And I think with all of that being said, we are ready to go ahead and tour those units. I will say in advance, I'm sorry that the video footage kind of goes really fast. I'll try to walk you through it as much as I can, but I was with a tour guide at the time, so it felt a little weird filming. So I just kind of went quickly through each space. But they did show me 3 different floor plans. The last 2 did have a very similar layout, which you will see, but I'm eager to hear your thoughts about all of them. So let's go ahead and just roll those clips right now. Here is the first unit I toured. As you can see, there's a slight entryway in the front and then you move into the kitchen. I really like this layout of the kitchen because you have room for a little island here in the center, and then when you turn around, there's this kind of really nice long hallway, which is really quite spacious. There was space for an entry console, and then here is the living room area. I thought it was pretty small, but you know, this is New York. And here's just a view from the other side. Walking over, we go right into the bathroom area, which is directly off of the door. All of the bathrooms look the same, and I really liked just the simple, clean look of all of them. They felt really spacious, beautiful flooring. Here is the first closet, which is in the hallway. It's a standard small closet, I guess you would say, but there is another one in the bedroom, which you might see. And then walking in, this is what the room looked like. The space was really tight, and I did ask about fitting my queen size bed in here, and he said it would most likely only fit a full bed, so that's something to consider. Here is the next apartment. As you can see, you walk into this kitchen right away, and to the right there's a small closet. This is the first closet of two. This doorway here leads to the washer dryer unit, which I'm not really considering a closet just because it is a tight space. Though I do have the same washer dryer units at my current apartment, so that's nice. Here is the living room space, which actually was pretty spacious. It is very narrow, but I found that to be the case in pretty much all of the units. And here's just another view of the kitchen. The only thing is these apartments don't have lighting aside from the lighting that you see in the kitchen and in the bathroom, so I would have to have some lamps and stuff for the bedrooms and the kitchen. Here you can see we're in another small bedroom, but there was a second closet in this space that I forgot to show, so that's really nice. And then in the hallway, you turn to the left and there you are at the bathroom. Again, it's that same layout, beautiful big mirror, nice subway tile, and beautiful marble flooring. And that was that second unit. Now we are in the third apartment. It has the same galley style kitchen with that entryway space. Here it is from another angle. The kitchen cabinets, he said, are the same size as that first unit, even though it's a different layout. However, the fridge here did extend further into the living room, which did cut the living room space off quite a bit. So here it is from that different angle. We are now walking towards the bathroom, which in this unit is closer to the kitchen. It's kind of a similar floor plan as my current studio, but in a one bedroom. Here is one of the closets. It's got a washer dryer and some space on the sides so that I can add some storage and other things, some clothing maybe. And then this was the bedroom. This was probably the biggest bedroom I saw, but again, this apartment only had really 1.5 closets because there was just that little space in the washer dryer closet. So it had less storage than the other two, but a bigger bedroom. Alright guys, so that was it. Those were the 3 apartments. I really loved the building. I loved the units, and I'm curious to hear which one you all loved and which one you think that I ended up choosing. I will be revealing the apartment that I ended up going with in my next video, so stay tuned for that. And leave your comments down below. Which one did you like the best? What did you like about each? I really want to know what you guys thought. So thank you for watching and just sticking with me through all of these changes. I feel like it's been a journey, and I'm excited to continue to grow with you all and see where life takes me in this new space. Thank you again for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.